Hello. I just took a shower, so my hair's a little bit wet right now, but I'm sitting on my front porch and I can hear a basketball bouncing in the background. Some kids are out in the cul-de-sac playing basketball. I can hear my wind chimes tinkling in the air. Whoops, I was trying to turn that around so you could see the wind chimes. Sitting on my porch right here, and I'm about to read. Sitting on my porch. Guess I did that too fast. Here I am. Woo! About to read Because of Winn-Dixie, Chapter 12. All right. So, they just left. No, they just had their really bad storm overnight. Okay? So now, Chapter 12. Me and Winn-Dixie got to Gertrude's Pet so early for my first day of work that the closed sign was still in the window. But when I pushed on the door, it swung open. And so we went on inside. I was about to call out to Otis that we were there, but then I heard music. It was the prettiest music I had ever heard in my life. I looked around to see where it was coming from, and that's when I noticed all the animals were out of their cages. There were rabbits and hamsters and gerbils and mice and birds and lizards and snakes. Got to turn the page. And they were all just sitting there on the floor like they had turned to stone. And Otis was standing in the middle of them. He was playing a guitar, and he had on skinny pointed cowboy boots, and he was tapping them while he was playing the music. His eyes were closed, and he was smiling. Winn-Dixie got a dreamy kind of look on his face. He smiled really hard at Otis, and then he sneezed, and then his whiskers went all fuzzy, and then he sighed and kind of dropped to the floor with all of the other animals. Just then Gertrude caught sight of Winn-Dixie. "Dog!" she croaked, and flew over and landed on his head. Otis looked up at me, and he stopped playing his guitar, and the spell was broken. The rabbits started hopping, and the birds started flying, and the lizards started leaping, and the snakes started slithering, and Winn-Dixie started barking and chasing everything that was moving, and Otis shouted, "Help me!" For what seemed like a long time, me and Otis ran around trying to catch mice and gerbils and hamsters and snakes and lizards. We kept bumping into each other and tripping over the animals, and Gertrude kept screaming, yelling, "Dog! Dog!" Every time I caught something, I put it back in the first cage I saw. I didn't even care if it was the right cage or not. I just put it in and slammed the door. And the whole time I was chasing things, I was thinking, Otis must be some kind of snake charmer, the way he could play his guitar and make all the animals turn to stone. And then I thought, "This is silly!" I shouted over Winn-Dixie barking and Gertrude yelling. I said, "Play some more music, Otis." Page turn. Whoops, too many pages. Hello, hello. And